graduation address. We now proudly invite one of our graduates, Ms. Chengmun, who is graduating with a first-class honors degree in software engineering, to be present on stage to deliver her address representing the graduating class of 2014.
Hi. Guest of honor from Staffordshire University, Vice Chancellor, senior management and staff of APU, our fellow graduates and beloved parents, a good afternoon and good day to all of you. I am standing here representing this wonderful audience to represent my fellow graduates, the graduating class of 2014. Looking at the sea of foods, graduation gowns and mortarboards, one thing that really strikes me is you guys look really awesome today. It seems only yesterday when we were listening to seemingly endless presentations during our orientation week, and now here we are, graduating. Let us give us a big, big clap for ourselves. In those days when we were young, I remember we had a very typical question asking, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I remember I had a very tough time answering all these questions. I mean, when you were 6 years old, you can only think of becoming a Superman, a Catwoman, or maybe Ultraman. But just to make our parents happy, we always offered typical answers like doctor, teacher, police, or soldier. There were some of us who loved to open their lollipop shop just because we loved lollipops. But of course, all these were not the favorable answers expected. Regardless of what we wanted to do last time, now majority of us have already found a job working hard to move towards our dreams. Apart from the technical skills and business knowledge that we had, I feel that I had truly gained from APU. Our educational experience at APU have enabled us to adapt to any environment we are in. For example, I myself, I spent 4 years studying as a software engineer, and now I'm proudly working in the marketing and communications field. And maybe I should consider opening my own lollipop shop too. The point is, I believe all of us now, we have the skills and knowledge to pursue our true calling. And all I can say is, let's make it happen, guys. We have what it takes. My dear friends, throughout our journey, we have never been alone. People come and go, leaving footprints in our lives, making us a better person. Indeed, today is the day when we use all our pride, our honor, and our joy to thank them properly. Of all the billions and zillions of people around the world, I can say that we are the lucky ones. While some of them are still struggling to survive in the other end of the world, we are blessed with very, very supportive families who have supported us economically, psychologically, emotionally, or in every other way possible. Some of our parents have to work extra hard just to support our studies, so we are able to be here today. Without them, I can say that we are nothing. So, with all means of gratitude, I invite my friends, all of you, could you please rise? Please stand up. Thank you. Can you do me a favor? Turn around, look at your parents, look at your family, look for their happy faces, show them your brightest smile, and we are going to shout thank you to them. Are you ready, guys? Yes? 1, 2, 3. Cherish your moment with them, appreciate them, and share your future success with them, my friends. A few years ago, we were none other than fresh-faced school leavers who only knew how big the world is, but not how to build the world. Now, we can truly say that we are somebody who can change the world. We can manage a company's finance, we can participate in multinational businesses, we can build powerful software, and we can create machines which existed in humans' imagination. All these are the direct work of our lecturers who have taught us dedicatedly and patiently. So, to our lecturers, thank you for the skills, thank you for the knowledge, thank you for giving us self-confidence, and of course, thank you for postponing our assignment due dates by looking at our sad faces all over the time. With the lecturers gave their all in the class, there were also many others who contributed towards our life at APU. All APU staff, from technology services to library, to the university management, to student services, even to the administration, each and every one of them have played a significant role in our lives at APU. They too deserve a round of applause from all of us. Oh, and also not forgetting the bus drivers who drove us around to get us to class in time, and the cafeteria auntie whose voice can be even heard from the other end of the canteen. Also the logistic guys who went around maintaining our buildings. And oh, there's one more. The cleaners. How can I forget them? APU has the cleanest buildings because they polish every single piece of glass at APU, especially the doors, where we always thought that it didn't exist. Well, I guess you know what I mean, because we still have the bumps on our foreheads to remember them. Friends, do you still remember when we used to run like we were in a race to the admin department just to submit our assignments on time? How about the times when we were so noisy in class and the lecturers next door had to come and shout and scold at us? And we used to curse and complain about the assignments, the FYP, the projects, the tests that we had? Well, I do. Thinking back, I feel that these were really beautiful memories indeed that have really helped us to cope with pressures at work. No matter how tough the assignments were, no matter how late we stayed out at night, there were always our buddies, our friends, our classmates to support us, to understand us. Well, among us, there were a few characters that we will never forget them in class. Let's just recap who I had in class. Firstly, we had the habitual latecomers who loved to barge into class in the last 15 minutes just to make sure they were marked present. And we had the rose among the thorns who always received a lot of flowers during Valentine's Day. Oh, and the lovebirds who always could not stand one moment being apart. I don't know why, but this sounds a bit familiar. We had the gamers who were pro in all sorts of games and activities, but not studies. And of course, not forgetting the biggest contributors in class who kept us away during boring lectures by endless jokes and funny stories. Regardless of what character we have, today we have one thing in common. Today we are all sitting here waiting to receive our scrolls, and we are proud graduates of APU. My friends, we may not meet after today, but we shall promise to ourselves to keep in touch and to appreciate our friendship. Friends, if you can, please shake the hands of the one next to you. Please hug them. Please say thank you to them for everything they have done for you. I'll hug you guys later, okay? Friends forever. persistence and determination, those days were over. Today, we are putting a full stop to our degree, but certainly not to our learning. My friends, congratulations to all of us for making it here today. Thank you for the sweet memories that I had in APU, studying with all of you. Let us make a promise to keep in touch, to be more successful, and to make the people around us prouder than ever. All the best in your future and good luck in your life. Happy graduation!
Thank you, Ms. Chengmun, for